to brag on my king. It is 116, Roman's 116. We talk about him daily cause he run this thing. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yeah.
Welcome back, pretzels, to the tripod. We are here to talk some wrestling. We're your favorite drunks, so sit back, zip it, open them ear holes, because we're about to talk about the A show first this time. It's NXT. We start out with the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Pretty Deadly out. They're bragging, and then the grizzled young vets interrupt. They should have been in the tag team gauntlet. Agreed. Brown Order comes out and attack the GYV. Well, then Braun Breaker gets into the ring. NXT playing to the attention span of today's fans. Braun calls out Gacy, and we get a Gacy pre-made video plays and then he laughs and his face gets scattered, a la Bailey, Our Lady Pam. WWE digital exclusive. It's Trick and Mello talking trash about Santos.
No shirts on.
Zooms out and Santos says, "How the mighty have fallen. You used to be the A champion, but now you just have a lot of excuses." I thought that was a good line. Smash cut to Baby Oil, Trick and Mello still talking trash. Cesar, the kickoff to the show was all kinds of chaos leading into Trick and Mello and Santos promos. What did you think?
And you missed one of the best shits by Vic and Wade, because Wade was talking about calling him the yes boy, with Pretty Ugly coming to the ring. And then I swear Vic said FMK, Pretty Deadly, and Duke. I swear you missed that part. If you don't know what FMK is, fuck, marry, kill. And Wade was like, what were you worried about that, Vic? What are you worried about that? So he could not choose over the top 3 male heels he would bang, who he would marry, and who he would kill. Probably because he doesn't want to kill her. He probably just wants to bang all of them. Wade's a freak. You know Wade's a freak. He was fucking Alicia Fox, and that bitch is 12 pounds of crazy in a 1 pound bag. I bet she had that 5. She had to have that 5, boy. That gorilla grip. 5 puss.
I have to imagine having an argument with her is like having an argument with a Maury guest.
Yeah, good shit. Nothing but good shit, right? Yeah, then I guess old LeBron walked his ass out to the ring and yelled for Joe Gacy. I don't really care about this. Dolph should still be the champ. Shit was more exciting when Dolph was there.
I don't blame you. This was very lame, actually.
Yeah, but the goddamn. And then we notice how they don't call them hoes the GYV. They call them by their name. Bitch, I don't know, this bringing out a bitch need to be fired. And I don't think I've heard them say the grizzled young vets in a minute. They haven't said it in a minute. They need to find themselves again. They need to go find a GYV. Because grizzled young vets are soon to be recognized. They are the next tag team champion. Goddamn right.
What?
But I don't know what else you said after that. Oh, yeah. Santos was always good.
Yeah.
Carmelo and Trick ain't got no goddamn shirts on. What? You niggas showed up to the arena with no shirts on? Why are you driving in the same car with no shirts on? At least they weren't baby. If they were baby old up with no shirts on, they gay. I don't think he had sex with that singing girl. He gay. They gay. And it's okay to be gay. Just be gay, man. It's 2022. I don't care if you gay. Just be gay and put, oil on each other's titty balls and shit. Rubbing each other up from tricks you learned from Daniel Bryanson and shit. Brian Danielson, I don't know what that cracker's name is anymore. But yeah, just you want to be gay and go to the Puerto Rican barbershop where nobody cuts hair and rub titty balls on each other because they got oil there and shit while you're sitting in the chair not getting a haircut because you have braids. Totally fine, man. Be gay. I'm not telling you not to be gay. Be gay. You like the cock. He loves the cock.
Totally we'll get to more Trick and Mellow talk later on in the night. Sticks, what were your thoughts on the opening, the chaotic opening, followed by some talk your talk, and Santos talking his talk as well.
Yes, boy, GYB should have been in that gauntlet match. I feel sorry for those guys because they are a very good very cohesive tag team that have just been relegated to catching L's and backstage segments. And LeBron Breaker going up against freaking the guy who JH wishes he would be. Even though his dad's at home, we're still playing he's still walking around NXT 2.0 backstage like he's playing a live action game of Clue and Brown Order and Santos. I mean, this was an all over the place opening segment for NXT 2.0. But like you said, with the wrestling fans, the younger wrestling fans of today, this is right up their alley.
Oh yeah, something different every fucking 10 seconds. Up next, Cesar's Butter Putty versus Mighty Morphin Saray.
Oh yeah.
Stratton actually looks way better on her Twitter pics than she does on TV. Just saying.
Yeah, you should see her Instagram too. She looks better.
She just cakes on that makeup for TV.
It's the filters, Mangria. It's the filters.
Probably. Saray submission fest and Butter Putty using that ass to attack. Shotgun drop kick to that ugly mug takes Butter Putty out of the ring. After a struggle in the corner and a massive wedgie for Butter Putty, corkscrew Vader bomb for the win. Just reiterating why Asians should stay away from NXT and WWE. Braun finds Cage and Tablet where his dad was locked up. He smashes Tablet on the floor and walks away. Sticks Butter Putty versus Mighty Morphin Saray. And then the continuation of Gacy and fucking Braun a la Saw style all of a sudden. What did you think of this shit?
It was an okay match. Daddy's girl looking like she's going to be one of the up and coming heels in NXT 2.0, and maybe depending on the trajectory, she might become one of the future women's heels in WWE. Saray, put it this way, she's probably just there to wait out the length of her contract, and then she'll head back across the pond and back to Japan, and we'll be with Kairi Sane.
I was just thinking that.
Yep. They're gonna form a tag team, the misused women of WWE, and LeBron Breaker once again 2 steps behind Joe Gacy H, and gets frustrated and throws the tablet, showing that he's all mad, and keeps on the trail like he's Sherlock Holmes.
Well, Cesar, let's be honest. If Butter Putty goes to the main roster, they're just gonna call her Tiffany, or they're gonna fucking rename her altogether. Versus Mighty Morphin Saray, who will be joining Asuka and Kairi Sane on the shelf. What did you think of this match? And then the continuation of the Gacy Braun soap opera.
I mean, not really. We've seen what's going to happen to Butter Putty. She's just going to be a less successful version of Mandy Rose. She's just going to walk out there, tight ass, skimpy shit on, probably get tag team with some dark-haired bitch who's a lesbian. And then they'll do some shit. They'll live together. Dark-haired bitch will get a stalker. She'll start dating a fat guy. She might start dating Otis. Be like, I could suck your dick better than Mandy Rose could, because I'm better than Mandy Rose. Mm-hmm. She'll start dating Otis. Never get any shine. Get relegated back to NXT, and then finally be champ. They'll team her up with some thick booty bitch, and then some other bitch who I can't never remember her name. Not to call them hoes bitches, or yeah, you know what this phrase is, bitch. It's a shirt. Go to Mangria shop shirt and buy that shit. Which is weird. How come they let that through? They let that. You've said way lesser stuff and got that banned.
They don't even let Summerfest. I can't get that fucking image approved, but
it's probably because the Mario son. It's got to be the Mario son. It's copyrighted.
Yes, man. That sucks because I love that son. It's
Nintendo is out there, bro. You ain't getting that shit through.
Damn it.
But no, yeah, it was a fine match. They've been having fine matches. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. I guess they seem to have good chemistry, you know. And then yeah, that corkscrew Vader bomb shit she hits, man, is still tough. Like, I'm not mad at that as a finisher, because she hits it clean every single time. Yeah, I don't know what kind of wrestler she is because I feel like she's got like quick moves and she has like a few power moves, but her finisher is more agility. So I mean, I guess she's got to find her niche where she wants to be in the ring. You know, she looks like a big bitch, like she lifts weights and shit. I see her slam that, that Asian girl can't weigh nothing but like a buck 10. Throw that hoe around. You gonna throw her around? Saray comes with the missile drop kicks. You gotta check your teeth. You gotta pull a Butch. R.I.P. Pete Dunne.
Big ups.
And then big ups to Butch because he's missing, so he could be. Has it been 48 hours since the policeman called? R.I.P. Butch.
Well, he's white, so they'll be all over that.
Yeah, but he's not a white woman, so they won't look too hard.
That's true.
He's not young. Well, he is young, shit. But he's British, so they don't give a fuck. So R.I.P. Butch.
Instead of being on milk cartons, they got him on the back of tea boxes. Back
they got him on a Guinness pack. You see Butch? So yeah, it was a fine match. I'm fine with Butter Putty getting some dubs. Saray. They're not building anybody like Asuka ever did. Like, you Asian, you coming to NXT, you taking losses. You may win the title later. Saray, we seen, can wrestle with a bunch of different people. So she may be set up great for later, but yeah, you ain't being like Asuka.
Kushida.
Big ups to Sheeta. Oh yeah, big ups to Sheeta. God damn, man, that was my man.
And Jiro, he's been murdered.
Yeah. Then yeah, Braun Breaker out here throwing fucking tablets like he's Tom Brady, losing by 3 touchdowns at halftime. Well, you paying for that? You paying for that? I know your contract ain't deep. You fucking been there only like 3 months. You only had like 10 matches. You fucking paying for that? Shit. You throwing my goddamn tablet. I gotta go back to Best Buy and buy a new fucking tablet, put it on my card. Hopefully it ain't maxed out from all the other shit I bought. Because these crackers was breaking the table last week, and them 2 Microsoft services probably flew everywhere. Now I got to buy another fucking tablet. So, but I don't care. I mean, I guess they're setting it up, but like without them wrestling, and which is fine by me because I don't need to see guys wrestle every week and then have a like blow off match at the pay-per-view. But you just had Dolph as world champion. Braun ain't doing it for me.
It kind of seems like they're building this like they built Dexter versus Cameron Grimes. You remember the mind games and all that shit?
Yeah. But that was great because there was no title on the line. It was just like 2 guys who hated each other fighting, which is totally fine. But there's no history there. Like, at least Cameron Grimes was fucking with, or at least talking shit about Dexter, like at least a week before they started building. Like, these guys were like building up to something and they kept getting in each other's way. Like, Ron ain't wrestling. Joe Gacy ain't wrestling. They're just like trying to find each other because he's kidnapping that nigga's dad and then put the ring in the fire, but has it in his pocket later. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, I'm just not interested in whatever this is.
The final thoughts on Butter Putty. I wouldn't mind getting pink eye from that brown eye. But coming up next, it's Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly backstage, run into Persia and Indy. Asuka will take on Dex and Duke. Pretty Deadly back away. Grayson Waller blames Sangha for costing him the tag team titles. Chase U approach with a teachable moment.
Damn right.
Sangha chases Grayson out to the ring. The match starts. Grayson versus Sangha. Currently in the world of wrestling, massive Indians are in right now. This has been Wade's favorite match of all time because Grayson is getting destroyed. However, due to the smarts of Grayson, he hits the rolling stunner for the win. Sangha just looks awful. To quote 2019, epic fail. Natty and Cora recap. Cora rips the photo she took with Natty back in the day. Roxanne Perez will debut next week. She played all the WWE video games growing up. She's interviewed. Toxic A interrupt and disrespect her. JC wants to take her out tonight. Cesar.
Lesbian date? Oh, a match.
Pretty Deadly confronting Duke, Dex, Persia, Indy. Then we got the Grayson Waller Sangha situation, followed by the Roxanne Perez stuff. Well, what were your thoughts?
Pretty Deadly. Oh, by the way, I wasn't out here last week. I had technical difficulties. Pretty Deadly winning is money because those guys are great. I did not get to last week, but I will tell you this week. The only other way that match could have been better, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Bretsy's going to jerk off to this and never let me forget it, is if Elgato would have won those belts. That's the only other way that match could have been better. Because it is their time. They've been there. They put in the work. They've taken more L's than any other team in that fucking gauntlet. And Pretty Deadly didn't need the belts to still be great because they can still be assholes without it. But yes, a heel team should have won. I personally thought it should have been Elgato and then versus Pretty Deadly. But I'm not mad Pretty Deadly won.
Well, facing the Creeds in the first round, Delgado was fighting for their life. Like they were all the stops.
All the stops, bro. That if you could have stopped it after that, that was a great match. Damn near 9 pretzels. If you'd have had just that as a match.
First round.
Like that shit was free money.
Yes.
Damn, that was free money. Them boys put on a show. And I think they did that because they were first and the Creeds had to keep going and they didn't. But yeah, either one of those teams, I was glad Pretty Deadly won. I mean, it gives them hype for them being the tag champs and coming in. And then I guess if you still want to have this feud with Diamond Mine and whatnot with the Creeds and then come back, fine, sure, whatever. But they could have had that match at the next pay-per-view just like without the belts. And then you could either have whoever won. If you'd had Pretty Deadly won, which I think would have been probably the better option, then them go after start a program with Elgato for the belts. But I digress. Yeah, this was great. Of course, 2 women, one thick body karate. And you know if you fuck with that thick body karate, you ain't gonna have no legs. You ain't gonna have no legs. And these British crackers know you can't be fucking them thick chicks. You ain't gonna have no legs. You gonna have indie crazy ass, and they thinking they gonna get some sticking and dicking, you know what I'm saying? Some chicken and dicking or whatever. And then of course they talking about having crazy ass Dex and old Duke.
Wade's boyfriend.
Yeah, Wade's boyfriend. Building up a match to them, which we'll get to later. Great segment. Especially with them dudes like, oh, do you want a match? Ooh, yes, girl. I want a match. Yes, girl. That shit's funny. That shit's over. They've gotten that over in NXT UK. Those guys are great. Ex UK champions. So you know they can hold the straps. Those guys are great. Like I said, UK is the new black and gold. You want to have great wrestling that doesn't get the shine that it should. Watch NXT UK. That shit is fucking gold. That is just great ass wrestling. Slight entertainment. Now they're bringing the entertainment to NXT so that if these guys do transition to main roster, that's why you're seeing a lot of NXT UK talent come over. And even like we know, Ivy Now with all that body is over in NXT UK now. So they're transferring young talent out there to get their shine and then come back over here to be even polished better.
What did you think of the whole Grayson and Senga situation?
This is what I mean by Grayson Waller being, if you watch our currency episode, Grayson Waller being a good heel. Because like he showed in that match that his arm wasn't hurt. So he faked the injury. He probably fucked his arm up pretty good, but it wasn't broken or anything. Like we all thought. We were in the chat like, yo, Grayson Waller's on the show. He showed up with that sling. And he said he had old ladies helping him cross the street, carry his groceries. I ain't hurt, bitch. I ain't hurt. Stupid old bitch. Like, this is good heel shit. And then, of course, they don't win. Who does he blame? He blames help because he's Grayson Waller. He's got to figure out a new finisher. There's no way you're getting that shit over on the main roster. You have to leave the ring, jump back through, roll, hit that fucking stunner. He needs to, like, just hit that shit off the ropes, hopefully quicker. Like, kick a motherfucker in the dick and then hit and bounce off the ropes, roll, stunner. Like, he just needs a quicker setup into it. Then I'm fine with it. But, yeah, Senga, we knew Senga was trash when LA Knight beat his ass straight up. Even though LA Knight was on his roll and he was a face, we knew Senga was over. He wasn't going to be a big menacing threat. Girl from Elgato jumped off the rope and crashed into his dumb ass, and he sold and fell over. Senga ain't shit. I don't know why big Indian crackers are in. And then you make them look soft. Yeah, sure. Match was fine. I wasn't like super impressed, but match was fine.
Did you care? Did this get your interest at all? The debuting Roxanne Perez with JC getting in her grill?
For me or Sticks?
You.
Oh, well, I mean, I knew who, I knew it was Roxy. And then she, finally got her call up. And then, like, when she's playing the video game shit, all I could think of was TJP. I was like, are they going to female TJP this hoe? Like, what are they going to do with this shit? She's playing the game. Bitch, we all played the games. We all made ourselves. Shit, man, Greer does that shit every week on the YouTube channel with all our dumbasses. We all know what this time. We all know what time it is. But yeah, it was. I was just excited to see her wrestle. People haven't checked her out. I do watch the indies, not as much as Sticks or Andy does, but I do keep up. At least try to keep up. Watch it online. Catch a match or two on YouTube, especially when I'm like on lunch break or bored at work, or even in the free time when I'm in a YouTube spiral. But yeah, I was waiting for her to debut, and I was like, "Oh, she's gonna be a great addition to the women's division," which is always.
Ours at a red light for 20 minutes. Hold on.
Damn right. Yeah, fuck your shit. I'm watching Dead House and you bitch. I want to see how much he sucks. Yeah. So I can shit on it on Sunday night. Bitch. So yeah. I knew Roxy was gonna be fine. I'm glad she's in NXT or getting her some shine. He's getting her the big dollars. I want to see anybody, we don't know what Tony Skeet's going to do with his bots chasing him. But if he starts paying these ROH guys more, then, hey, more power to him to stay there, getting that top dollar. I want everybody in them pros to get that, get your money, boo-boo. You put your ass on the line. We know if you in Impact and ROH, you do it for the love. You do it for the streets. You don't do it for the dollar. And not to say that the crackers in WWE and AEW don't do it for the streets, but they do get paid the top dollar.
Well, Sticks, what were your thoughts seeing Dex and Duke confronting Pretty Deadly? The unlikely tag team of Dex and Duke, could you see them as NXT tag team champions?
Like Cesar has said, the Pretty Deadly was huge overseas. The yes boy, and then being able to incorporate it with yes girl. Come on, you guys don't watch the product. You don't know that Indy Hartwell is married to a guy that brings a hatchet to his own wedding. You don't know that freaking Dusha is a couple. You don't know that Dookie is somewhere behind the scenes.
Dusha.
Dusha, yeah, but Dookie, you don't think if with Persia he's not going to be very far behind. But I was looking forward to this tag team match because you get both Sexy Dexy and Dookie on the TV screens, and we'll talk more about that match later in this episode. And what was next?
Grayson and Sanga, their match.
I was actually kind of surprised that we had them break up sort of this early, because I would have figured Grayson having this guy as his lackey would help him, would make him more kind of over as a heel. But like we all said, this guy was set up for failure as soon as he showed up in that huge suit and was towering over Grayson, basically blocking the sun out for him. You're gonna block the lights out from Grayson Waller, to not allow him to have his Grayson Waller effect. It's only a matter of time before you're gonna be gone. And like Cesar said, Roxanne Perez, aka Roxy from Ring of Honor, the woman who just a couple months ago lost the Ring of Honor Women's Championship to Diana Purrazzo, shows up, was basically at the training facility. I believe they said just only for a month.
Sure.
And it makes her showed up and was going to make her debut. This woman's going to be so good. I hope they don't screw her over. She's got potential. She's got a future. And I think she'll turn some heads and open some eyes in NXT 2.0.
Vinnie Mac, he saw Sanga, and then he saw what Tony Skeets did, debuting that gigantic worst collie. He goes, "Oh, we got to bring that Sanga up to the main roster. We got to match him at his own game. It's such good shit." Up next, Brown Order versus the grizzled young vets.
Yep.
The Brown Order fly out of the ring before the match even starts. This match is already great. Both teams are fucking awesome. The action is very fast-paced. Gibson tries to be all smooth but fails. Wild and Del Toro. I thought it was Mendoza. I guess they changed his fucking name too.
They call him Del Toro?
More name changes. Oh well. They take him out. Brown Order win. This match was awesome. I didn't write down every single fucking move, but you can imagine the Brown Order, the GYV, you're gonna get, what is it? Free money.
Free fucking money. The FFM bitches.
Santos is ready for Mello and tells Tony D to watch and learn. Up next, Wes Lee was interviewed. He's still employed, gentlemen. Zion Quinn interrupts. He wants to teach Wes a lesson. Sticks, what did you think of the Brown Order versus the GYV? And then Wes Lee is alive and still has a contract. What were your thoughts?
Brown Order and GYV, like you just said, both these teams are so good. If WWE only knew the potential of the tag teams that they have down in NXT 2.0, and even if they knew what they had for tag teams overseas, they have such good tag team wrestling. They could sprinkle that in on their main roster programs. I mean, these tag teams are so good. And we had Santos. This guy is so good. He's main roster ready, and it'll be interesting to see what Vince sees as him in potential. I think the guy could be, I don't know if he'll ever become like a main event champion, but I think he could have a lot of mid-card major main roster championship runs. And yeah, Wes Lee still around, which is good for him. I don't know if they find out what happened with his tag team partner, if they'll ever find out if it's true of what he did, or if they find out that he didn't do it. It'll be interesting to see if they end up re-signing him, or if he'll just end up fading away, maybe back to Impact, or if he'll end up just toiling on the indies. But I mean, it's good to see that he's still there. But guess what, buddy? Your contract length is gonna end up catching a lot of L's on the single circuit on NXT 2.0.
Well, yeah, we didn't see him actually connect with Kimberly's face, but we did see the Hitler picture, so there's proof there. Cesar, what did you think? It's our boys, the GYV versus Brown Order. I mean, come on, man.
And come on, man. These guys are great. You know these guys are great. Everybody in the Cocaine Cowboys is good. All four of them crackers or spicks, whatever you want to call them, wetbacks, whatever. I just want to get my racial terms right. Won't call niggas, crackers. Gotta call them wetbacks. All four
we
of them.
Don't call the N-words N-words.
I said if I'm gonna call them. I didn't say we. I said if I'm. Care what y'all crackers say. Y'all, you can call crackers if you want to. I mean, that's free. Call some crackers. Anyway, this match was great. Yeah, you're right. It was free money. Everybody put on a show. Everybody got their shit in. All the spots were great. I mean, the match flowed. Slight botches here and there if you got to complain about anything, but you can't say the match wasn't just overall great wrestling. I mean, it was overall great wrestling. You can't deny that. Shit was so good. Because both of these teams are really good. It just shows you how far they've come. Well, we all knew GIOV, but Elgato, just how good they are. Then old Santos gets on the mic, talks some trash, and that no shirt having ass cracker Mello in the back, with Trick just staring at him, gazing in his eyes. No. Yeah. It's great, man. Got no problems with those dudes. Anytime they want to get in the ring, it is perfectly good by me because I want to see some good tag team wrestling.
And Wes Lee, he's still alive and kicking.
Well, you gotta think that cracker was like, hey man, don't piss away some money because one of us got to be earning money. I'm gonna have to borrow some money from you to keep my lights on to beat up my next ex-wife. So like, I mean, why ruin a check, man? Both you don't sign a contract together. You sign a contract separately. You're just a tag team. So you just signing. Crackers got paid. They get paid, man. Let them get their shot. The tag team star is just a guy who does it with somebody. I mean, you can't say you can't make a single star out of him. And then he had he's sitting there sad and shit. And then what's his name? Oh,
Zion.
yeah, that cracker. He gonna show up, and I'll be like, maybe I need to treat you or yes. It's your healer face. Fucking Samoan Big Show. Figure out what the fuck you is. You trying to help? You trying to help the military nigger get away from old Joe Gacy, and now you beating up hoes every week, man. I don't know what you doing, man. Like, figure that shit out. I mean, that old hot redheaded bitch ain't giving you no cooch. So now you all built up, you all backed up, man. You can't get no fight.
Is he the NXT Sting? He's only going after black guys.
He is only going after black. This bitch. I mean, I don't know if I really call him racist though, because he got that Samoan. I don't know if is he part of Samoan or something. He ain't white, so he mixed with some part of minority. So
he could be from Hawaii, and Hawaii is
Hawaii.
Yes.
It's just Samoan for nigga. You're damn right. Yeah, we all know that. So maybe he just trying to commit black on black crime, man. Maybe he might be the Jake. He might be 5'0", but he's like one of them 5'0s, that's from the streets. Not like the street nigga, my cow, street nigga. So, goddamn that motherfucking legend. But he might be, police, man. He just like beating up on black people. He had a hard time, Maybe somebody like Cotton Candy got to him and be like, yeah, you hate that black part about you, that nigga part about you. You need to be all about the white, pure white. Might be the same master that owns the hard R's. He might have been talking to him. Or the hard R's were on that bus getting their ham sandwich. And they laid sour cream and onion chips. Massa came to NXT looking for him because they got the late bus. Talk to old Zion. That's why he dates white women.
We will talk more about them two later. Up next, it's Santos versus Mello with Trick with no shirt. What?
No shirt.
I kind of wish that Trick would have been on commentary for this so we could hear that line, Cesar. But
that's the people. Yeah.
But this for sure will have some fuck shit on the outside. Wade points out both Santos and Mello are wearing gold gear. As I was telling my wife the same thing. Commercial picture-in-picture, Mello's in control. Mello showboating a little too much. He should be relentless when trying to take out Santos. Santos wipes out Mello with a mega lariat. With his back in all kinds of pain, Mello locks in a single crab. Santos uses a perfect plex, but Mello's shoulder was still up. Incredible delayed vertical by Santos. Suicide dive takes out Mello on the outside. Mello gets back into the ring. And then two mafia-looking fools approach. One, Tanya Harding Santos, tossed back into the ring. Mello lands his diving boot to the back of Santos' head for the win. Mello gets on the mic saying he's going to be the two-time North American champ. The two-time North American champ. At Spring Break-In? What? Grimes is out. I guess they will fight at Spring Break-In. Solo takes out Trick and Mello. Solo wants another shot. Then we get the chapter 3, and Braun continues his search for Gacy, finds a room of mirrors. Gacy's behind him. Braun breaks the mirrors. I shouldn't have even taken notes on that. Cesar, what did you think? Santos versus Mello with Trick.
Bitch, this show should have came on Friday. We could have called it Free Money Friday NXT. God damn it. Because this shit was good. This match was good too. You have two top talent tier guys trying to create a feud. I guess because everybody wants to be the new North American champ, since there is a new North American champ. Yeah. Firstly, I didn't think Mello was going to win this one, because usually when a guy who's got a hot run and he's champion wins a lot, obviously. And then when he loses the title, he takes a few L's to balance out his record and whatnot. But Mello snuck it out in the end because Santos still feuding with old fuck boy, old Don of NXT. Yeah, these crackers come out in full suits, and then like the ref just doesn't see him. You don't see two white people, one with a fucking crowbar. Tanya Harding motherfuckers outside the ring. Well, where was up? God, they can come back out and fight these two crackers. But no, this match was good. Yeah, Trick on the outside doing what he does, distracting ref and everything, distracting Santos. But no, this match was really, really great. I'm not mad with it at all. Then yeah, it leads up to the feud with the Don, Santos Escobar, and then nobody cares about Rob Breaker. He's breaking mirrors and shit, and fuckboy Gacy's got ghost powers now or something. I don't know. Yeah, nobody cares.
Stixie Drip Trip. It's Santos versus Mello. What did you think?
Like Cesar said, we had another pay-per-view quality match on NXT 2.0 on cable TV. We find out that the INS enlisted some help from the mafia to take out Santos and remind him, hey,
Ice.
And you still got a court hearing before we got to toss you across the border. and LeBron Breaker and Joe Gacy's clown house with the room of mirrors. We could have gone without all these segments in NXT 2.0, but hey, you got to have the NXT champion on TV, so why not have him trying to go on a wild goose chase through a room full of mirrors?
Shit could have been on Level Up. Up next, must see Malcolm on the phone in Diamond Mine Gym. Roddy chats with him and is determined not to see this group crumble. He is out to send a message now. Natty versus Tatum Paxley. The crowd is pro Natty. Natty tells him to shut up. Natty's gonna kill you. Chance, Secret. She's loving that. Tatum put up a fight, but old Lion Face wins with a sharpshooter, and her dad is still dead. Tony D is interviewed about his involvement in the attack from earlier. He asked about Legato's car. That's not good if you've ever seen a gangster movie when fucking the dude asks that shit. Nathan Frazier, Cesar is probably more familiar with him than we are, is headed to NXT from NXT UK. Sticks, what did you think about the Natty match, Diamond Mine segment, and Tony D?
It was obviously what they're working towards. They're going to build Natty up some wins down here in 2.0 to get to Cora Jade. And are we seeing the exodus of Roderick Strong from not only 2.0 but just like WWE period? Because it's the way I got that. It's like I could see him being gone, and if Diamond Mine stays together, it'll just be the Creeds in Debt Bloody, or maybe must see Malcolm's working the phones backstage, and maybe he's got somebody else that's going to join Diamond Mine that ends up taking out Roderick Strong. I don't know.
Where's that Asian guy? Where did the Asian dude go?
He got fired. Future endeavor, sir.
Jeez.
Yeah.
To me,
Asian.
Asians.
Asian.
It's either that or this is about to be like a serious Roddy Strong streak of wins going on, and Malcolm's about to be like beating his meat to it, and he might be the next challenger for LeBron Breaker after Joe Gay H.
Sticks, your thoughts on the Tony D stuff?
Yeah, like you said, anytime a mafia guy asks about somebody's vehicle, usually we see it pan out to when the people get into their own vehicle, and next thing you know, it's flying 20 feet in the air after getting some Italian explosives put underneath it. But nice little precursor to what we were gonna see later on in the episode.
That's what happened to Vince McMahon's limo. I don't know if you guys knew that, but Tony D was responsible for that shit. No. Cesar, your thoughts on Natty versus Tatum?
Natty with them big old titties walked her dumb ass out to the ring. And yeah, beat up that young bitch who's always been trying to like find her way. Of course, she's gonna beat that bitch. Yeah, our girl was actually pretty good. It's a decent match, you know. Natty's a pro. Nat, we just don't like Natty for her promo work with her dead dad and shit. But Natty can put on a decent match in the ring, and it was a decent match, especially with some young bitch who crowd may not know about, trying to get her shine. It's fine by me. Of course, Natty gonna get that dub. Next case, it's gonna lead up to probably spring break with Natty and Cora.
Tony D blowing up cars, possibly. What did you think of this shit?
Yeah. Tony D outside walking around. He just walking around in a full suit. Why did bitch ass in the ring fighting? I guess the Don ain't got to fight. Thinking about spaghetti. Cheating on his wife and taking 2 bumps of cocaine or whatever. Then he sees a car not in a park. There were parked cars to the left of this car in parking spots, and then their car is just sitting in the middle of the street for some.
Well, like Stick said, ICE was on their case, so they had to park right there.
And yes, they got parked by the exit, man. They got to get going when they get gone. You know what I'm saying? I guess, yeah, you know what? You're right, man. You got to go, man. ICE out here, fucking, George Bush and the Republicans looking for the boot them Mexicans, Joe Biden sleep. So, he don't care.
Hey, JBL is in Florida. You guys didn't know that.
JBL is in Florida, and JBL got ICE's number. That's 3 of his cousins. Yep. 3 of his cousins is ICE agent.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? JBL knows the head guy from Texas. That's where they mostly come through. JBL's like, he ain't got no papers. You know what I'm saying? So, JBL starts popping off. You got to be ready. So, yeah, Tony D outside just looking at cars and shit. I was like, oh, you're looking at, like, that's a new Escalade. They ain't going to blow it up. NXT ain't got that kind of budget, but we'll see what happens.
Up next, Duke, Dex, and Indy in locker room discussing strategy. Indy speaks for him. Duke, how am I going to work with him if he doesn't speak? He then makes a bunch of weird faces in the Glock's face. Persia walks in and Duke storms off. Then we get Wesley versus Zion Quinn and the definitely not going to be on Hulu match. Tatted Carlito Jr. out to prove himself as Zion dominates. Wes was about to come back, but Wes botches off a springboard and it was all over. Zion wins. We then get a Natty backstage interview. She's hunting Cora before Cora can hunt her. Nikita approaches. Nikita gonna whoop that ass. White Collie has been fined and suspended. Jiro will be out for a month because Asians. We get Roxanne Perez versus JC Jane. Sleepy Chew has ruined the Toxic Lounge. The distraction from that allowed Roxanne to hit a code red for the upset. By the way, Legato's car has a boot and some dead fish on the hood. Cesar, Wesley versus Zion Quinn.
Oh, yeah. This old skinny ass nigga think he going to take on big, thick Zion. And he was getting some offense in, but we all know what was going to happen. Old thick neck was going to get the dub because he needs some dubs. And singles boy, like Stick said, you gonna take some L's because he's gonna take L's for his partner fucking up. And he's already been a 2-time champion in this brand. And has he been there a year? Maybe a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already a 2-time champ. So yeah, he's gonna take some dubs. He's gonna take some L's before he gets any dubs. But maybe he sticks it out, he could be good. I mean, he's decent in the ring. Whatever. Old PlayStation came out. PlayStation came out, no Toxic A. Come out with it, sashaying that ass everywhere. That bitch with that Rose, and then that Mandy Rose in there. And that other bitch, I don't know, wearing that hat and shit. They're always wearing that fedora. Yeah, she got up in the ring with old Roxanne. I want to call her Roxy. Got in with old Roxanne. Roxanne put the brakes to her. Yeah, old sleepy bitch. She coming up there. Surprised her ass was awake long enough. She must have taken some Adderall or something, sniffed a little cup of coke, a couple lines of cocaine, give her the strength. She'll beat up the Toxic Lounge. Yeah, bitch hit her with the code red with the sneak attack. Totally fine with that. Roxanne gets her first win over a champion, no doubt, or top three, one of the top 3 people for women in the company right now. Yeah. Natty talking some shit, then all thick butt. Ooh, yeah, you gonna fuck with thick butt, girl? Natty, you ain't old. Yo, Vince won't hit that tall Amazon goddess. I know he does. Vince like that. He like that she getting hot on social media, you know. Brothers paying attention, black guys paying attention. She got thick butt. She got a thought top. She up there thoughting all the time.
Nikita is gonna save Natty's career when she does the splits.
Oh, the split pin
on her face and puts it back to normal.
Yeah. Now she's gonna do the split on them titties. It's gonna be ass and titties in one shot, and everybody's just gonna talk about that shit for the next 2 weeks. That's all they're gonna want to know. Not gonna be these Rhea slutty pins. It's gonna be Nikita's ass, Natty's titties, Natty's face is gonna be blurred out. Somebody might put a plastic bag on it. I don't know, paper bag.
Put her hair over it. Put her fucking hair.
Put her hair over it. It's gonna be good times. It's gonna be good times. They're gonna get like 38 memes out of that.
Sticks Wesley versus Zion Quinn.
A good match. A good match for Zion. Hopefully, maybe they allow in the matches coming forward Wesley to get a little bit more offense than what he did in this match. But like Cesar said, he's gonna catch some L's. He ain't gonna have by the end the streak's over with. He's gonna have more than just one L in his name. So, but at least he's still on TV. Roxanne, like we had just talked about, girl can go in the ring. She was I believe she was the first Ring of Honor Women's Champion. At least she was when they brought it back. If they had, I can't really remember. But Sleepy Chew must have at least drank a 2-liter orange soda to be able to stay up past her bedtime to be able to trash the Toxic A Lounge, allowing Roxy to hit her finisher, the Code Red, to be like Cesar said, one of the 3 top women and at least in NXT. And I gotta think, if you're Brown Order, this is the best thing you could have had happen to your vehicle, like we had just talked about before. Still attacked, you get to get in. Probably putting the boot on that tire is probably the best thing. Because if you would have got
left his ass on blocks, I'd have left his ass on blocks, and the fish would have been like in the trunk, underneath some shit, and the whole car would have smelled like ass.
What they didn't show was all the field workers in the back of the car with the car seats with their kids. And
there we go.
That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But not just
having probably an engine of a '97 Honda in the trunk that's sitting in somebody's driveway with only 3 wheels on it.
Fucking pinatas and fucking that's where the Lucha House party. No, I digress. Sticks. Breaking news. Zion Quinn's coming after the Hard R's next week on NXT. No. Up next is the main event. It's for the NXT Tag Team Championships. It's Pretty Deadly versus Dex and Duke. The god of goats with all kinds of inverted atomic drops whooping them nards. Dookie chants when Duke is tagged in. Wade accuses Vic of reading too many Daniel Steele romance novels as Pretty Deadly pose with Indian Persia a la HBK style with Melina at Survivor Series. Vic very happy that Duke and Dex are on the same page. I wonder what Beth thinks of this. Commercial picture-in-picture, Siegfried and Roy getting mangled by the God. Duke and Dex are working very well together. Damn, I hope this is a new tag going forward. Even the crowd started chanting for Duke. Duke almost picks up a victory with the most deadliest move in sports
entertainment,
but gets a 2.5. Duke gets another close fall, and the crowd gets pissed. That was 3. That was 3. Blades of Glory retain after the Kindall nails a big boot to Duke. Lights go out. Is it Sting? No. And Gacy is on the balcony calling out Braun. Gacy says he'll return the Hall of Fame ring if Braun gives him an NXT title match at Spring Break-In. Gacy puts the ring in his denim vest. He then pushes Braun off the balcony. And then the Druids gang rape him. Sticks, this was all kinds of shit in the main event segment of NXT. What were your thoughts?
Main event match was really good. Like you said, hopefully we get more of Duke and Dex as a tag team. I'm always happy when we can get Dex on TV, as I think the rest of us are, because the God does deserve to be on TV. Pretty Deadly, showing why they are so good on as a tag team, why they were so good overseas and why they are so good here in the States. And then the stuff afterwards, the Braun Breaker taking bigger fall than Rob Gronkowski wanted to take at WrestleMania. And then the Joe Gacy flock surrounding him. So, I mean, I don't know. Are we going to show up and LeBron's going to be in a hood, speaking all the great things, speaking all positivity, not angry anymore? Does LeBron Breaker even show up next week? Who knows? But I guess it's kind of a fitting end to what we had to sit through the first hour and change of NXT 2.0. But I mean, it is what it is. But the main event match was really good.
If Braun Breaker comes out next week and is not wearing denim, shit just got real.
Shit got real.
Cesar, your thoughts on the main event segment?
The main event was really, really good. Duke and the Gourd have great chemistry together already. We always know, like I said earlier, pretty ugly can go. Best part was in that cracker, pulled the guard off the jank. When Duke went for the tag near the end, the crowd was like, "You fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up." And then the god threw his dumb ass into the stairs and got back up there looking for the tag. Yeah, that blonde cracker from Pretty Deli snapped that boot like Test back in the day. Y'all crackers don't know about Test snapping boots. That's R.I.P.
Yep.
R.I.P.
And Stallion Pete.
And Stallion Pete. I get you crackers, because you're already watching this on the YouTuber. Google Test boots WWE. Man, that cracker used to snap a boot harder than the tightest prom coochie you ever had in your life. Yeah, I'm talking about high school coochie. Real tight when they not whores. Yeah. Them drinks used to be snapped. Tight. Damn, them boots was real. Look that shit up. That's how you snap a boot. But yeah, phenomenal match. Pretty Deli showing why they should be the tag team champs. Having a great match with just two guys who were thrown together. Basically, like the writers are like, "Yeah, we putting together Duke and the Gourd because y'all women is fucking, and we gonna put y'all together as a tag team, test y'all out." And yeah, they look pretty good together. We have a new tag team in NXT. I want to say, so if you're going to main event against tag team champs, you're definitely going to be a new tag team. I look forward to them mixing it up with everybody else in the tag team circuit at NXT. It was really good.
The bullshit balcony and the Druids.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
I don't blame you, gentlemen. We are moving on now. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means.
JR said something dumb.
Punk needs another W for his ego. Fuck off, Sticks. CM Punk versus Dustin Rhodes. We get a handshake start. This is a first time ever match. Commentators doing a good job of putting Dustin over. Punk fails at applying a bow and arrow submission. There are 36 arm drags. Punk ducks an attack, sending Dustin flying out of the ring, landing on his knee on the outside. That now becomes the story of the match. Punk finally fighting someone his own age, as we now bear witness to an old-fashioned WCW Battle of the Ancients. Commercial picture-in-picture, Punk mocks Goldust taunt. No, Punk, you're not cooler than KO. As the crowd chants, "This is awesome," they smash cut to an audience member who was like, fuck? Perhaps this match should have taken place in Dallas because Dustin's gear was the flag of Texas. Punk with the figure 4 as we reach minute 18 of this fucking match. Dustin with the crossroads and a pile driver gets a 2.5. Crowd is upset. Punk grazes his roundhouse across Dustin's face, attempts a GTS. His arm is too injured. Dustin tries to reverse, then Punk turns it into a pin for the win. Much respect shown from both afterwards. As Punk was leaving, Hangman meets him on the ramp. There's a stare down. Hangman would destroy that old piece of shit. Cesar, what did you think of this way too fucking long opening match of Dynamite?
Well, I'm looking on something that guy on Twitter had fucking God, hold on, I got it. Hold on, I gotta send this one to the chat because this was new. But the guy, some guy had some shit about CM Punk. You know, AEW botches, our new favorite Twitter page.
That's the greatest Twitter count of all time.
Because Punk was like, I want to help the young talent, and then they put like every match he's had, and he's fought Cash, who's old. He's fought Dustin, who's old. They put all his like matches he fought people who old, and there's like at least like half of them. God damn it, I can't find it. Well, whatever.
I've seen it. I saw it. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Whatever. It's funny how when they both came in, Daniel Bryan said he wanted to kick people's head in. And what's he doing now? He's enhancing Wheeler Yuta, a young talent. And Punk was like, I just want to make everybody better or enhance young talent to be better. And he's fighting old crackers, thinking he's going to get, once in a title shot. Why is this motherfucker? Sorry, I'm watching Ram Trash.
Sticks, your thoughts on the opener?
Well, I don't care. I don't care about this CM Punk match.
This
it was two
long.
old crackers who, at one point in the match, both hurt a knee because they're old. They both had knee injuries, and then Punk puts them in a figure four, and then fucking Dustin reverses the figure four, and then Punk grabs the ropes. Why would you grab the ropes? You put him in the figure four. Just let it go. You're the one in control.
Cesar, you know that meme with a black dude in the yellow suit by the tree?
Yeah. That's my man.
That's AARP looking at fucking Dustin and CM Punk like, oh yeah, hurt yourselves.
That guy's actually funny as shit on Instagram. I'll send you his page.
Okay.
He usually does football content. When he does football content, it's fucking hilarious. He used to be in the league. And he used to play for the Chicago Bears. It's fucking funny as shit. But yeah, he has that content. He's always, he's like.
That's one of my favorite fucking memes, man.
Now, fuck that AARP. No, they're going to have to pay out because these old niggas is hurt. They're probably on the other, they're probably not looking like, yeah. Like the hospitals looking like, we about to rip these two old niggas done blown all their knees out. Yeah, AARP's probably looking like.
Oh boy.
And then they definitely AARP was looking at the main event. They definitely were scared then on that fuck shit.
Well, we can just get the sticks real quick. What do you think of the opening match that took 18 minutes of my life? I wish I could get back.
This match is what happens when.
Wait, wasn't it really 18 minutes?
Yes, it was longer actually. I wasn't done with my notes when I said it was at 18 minutes.
This is what happens when a nursing home slips two old people, a couple of blue chews, and throws the last pudding cup into a ring and tells them, hey, y'all got to fight this out to get this. The only thing missing were the nurses outside the ring to wheel their asses back up and put them back in their freaking rooms after the fight was done. This match, the only saving grace on this was that this was at the beginning of Dynamite. This wasn't, even though it was just as bad as what the main event fuck shit was. This has been the saving grace that they've done the last couple of weeks, was throwing CM Trash as the opening bout, and that just even throw the hint that this guy's going to be the next competitor to face Hangman Page for his title. I mean, come on. There's so many more people you could have. You're going to throw this guy out here. I mean, way to go. Good job, Tony Skeets. Good job. You're the best, man. You're the best.
Favorite part, I don't even know if you guys remember seeing it, was when the crowd was chanting, "This is awesome," and then smash cut to that guy. That was perfect timing. The guy was like, "What?" That was fucking awesome. Up next, Smart Mark and security meet Wardlow at the door, lay down the law, even handcuff him. Eat pig, message from MJF. Oink, oink, bitch, Wardlow says. Then we get KFC versus Brock Anderson, Lee Moriarty, and Dante Martin. Regal on commentary doing an American accent. Why is Dante in this? Where is his brother?
He's injured.
Dante
He's injured.
Again?
Wait, he injured again?
Yep.
Fuck.
Wait, he injured on Dark?
I don't know. They just said that he's injured again. So
Dante, Brock, and Shotty are being fed to KFC. Of course, KFC in control. Even during the commercial picture-in-picture, Big Shotty throwing boots, taking out all of KFC. Even applies the Gargano escape to Danielson. Dante flying all over the place. Costume as Mox. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got a text from my boss. Dante flying all over the place. Costume as Mox applies choke. Then KFC beats the fuck out of all three men at the same time. KFC win. Please take out Black Magic Cracker shit already. I've been saying that for weeks. Bucks, Cole, and Red Dragon backstage. Kyle doing a lot of the talking, mispronouncing tag team names. Oh, the Undisputed Elite is now attempting to get along. Sticks, your thoughts on KFC versus Brock Lee?
Wait. Why do you call him KFC?
Huh?
Why do you call him KFC?
Go back and watch the episode. I could use the views. Go ahead, Sticks.
I'm not watching the episode. I'm not in. Like it's
that's
Sticks.
to the people. That's to the people. Cesar. Sticks.
Right,
what did you think about this match? This trios tag.
Well, we saw the Colonel of the KFC on commentary talking about his boys, and like you said, the KFC workers end up getting the win over a hodgepodge of a tag team that basically was put together probably that same night. They probably all showed up and they looked at the sheet of what was going on tonight, and all three were like, God damn it. We got to wrestle together and we got to take down these guys. Son of a bitch. At least I'm getting on TV. But yeah, I wouldn't expected anything more. I mean, they're obviously building them up, and now that Mox and Daniel and the boy, they got their young boy now. They're gonna start collecting some wins. Wouldn't be surprised if sometime down the road, if the rumors are true that they're going to do trios tag team champions. Wouldn't be surprised if they're either in a tournament for it, or B are in the championship match. But oh well. Wardlow showing up to the arena. They're building Wardlow up good. This was good. Little peek of good of what we saw throughout the night. The Smart Mark, man, he's getting some more work in. Usually we only saw him once a night. Now he's getting about 2 or 3 appearances on TV. So good on him, working that lawyer angle that he's got for MJF, Jade, and the premier athlete Tony Nese, and Wardlow starting that climb to possibly being either the top face or one of the top faces in AEW.
And then your thoughts on the whole Undisputed Elite segment.
Could we not think of a better freaking name? I mean, come on. I mean, I know we all know the histories between a lot of these guys. We also know that these members have fought each other. They have been together in different factions, but the Undisputed Elite, I mean, you couldn't keep the Elite. You couldn't figure out something else. I mean, you're gonna start using all the UE. It's like, well, a lot of us are gonna be thinking the UE was the Undisputed era. So I think you could talk to 10 or 11-year-olds that could probably come up with a better name than what they came up with these guys. But they got their TV time, and Kyle talking about his future match that he was going to have in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. So I guess it is what it is, but you come up with a better name. Come on, guys.
This just in, JH has just changed the name of his group to Undisputed Fudge. No. Cesar, what did you think of KFC versus Brock Lee?
I don't know what KFC means, so I'm not going to comment on that match.
All right, moving on. What did you think of the Undisputed Elite segment?
It was dumb.
All righty, Tony on stage brings out Tony Skeets, brings out the president of New Japan, Adam Cole interrupts on Tron, says the two promotions will collide at a pay-per-view, Forbidden Door. Cole is taking on Ishii. Jay White comes out and takes Tony Skeet's mic. Thank you, Switchblade. He deserves that $100 bill, Sticks. Says it's still Bullet Club and Undisputed Elites era. Jade, Smart Mark, Red Velvet, and some other chick tell Marina, I'll see you Friday, bitch. Cesar, the big announcement from Mr. Skeets. What did you think of that whole debacle?
Well, technically, the big announcement was from Adam Cole, baby. But yeah, Tony Skeet's looking like he's lost out there with Tony Schiavone, trying to like shake his hand but take the mic. So I'm glad they have wrestlers announce this because Tony Skeets is retarded for some reason. When he gets on camera, he needs to stay in the Skeet suites in the back, be a dumbass bitch like he is. Totally fine with that. Just don't be on camera because you're an idiot. Fine. Yeah, they're gonna have some shit called Forbidden Door. Sure. Okay. Whatever. This is gonna be one of those dumbest things ever. Because if they're having AEW versus New Japan, which it looks like it's gonna be, because I heard the rumor is one of the announcements is it's gonna be Hangman versus like I think Will Ospreay or something. Who are you gonna pick to win? Who's gonna win? I mean,
I hope Will.
So what?
I hope Will wins.
Yeah, you hope, but like Tony Skeets ain't having New Japan. Tony Skeets is, he's this person who can rival Vince. You're not having your promotion that is newer, but has better cable rights, better everything, more traction.
He's the best booker in the business, Cesar. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's the best booker. So obviously this is going to be like what we complain about on Survivor Series, where Raw always wins and SmackDown is the better show. AEW is going to, as Tim Cunha or Mangria was good, they're going to schmurder. All right, they're going to schmurder New Japan if it's AEW versus New Japan. If it's AEW versus AEW, New Japan versus New Japan for some matches, that'll be fine. Keep it interesting. But once it's like AEW versus New Japan, they're going to murder those crackers. It's going to be disgusting. There's no way Tony Skeets is letting Hangman get pinned by small-ass Will Ospreay.
You're going to pay $50 for that, right?
No, I'm going to watch it on the same computer I'm talking to your dumbass on for free because I ain't paid for an AEW pay-per-view. So the only one I paid for is that shitty one we all complained about. It's the real shitty one we all complained about. That's the only one I paid for. And I ain't going back. It's free or it's nothing. Or I ain't showing up that episode. You can talk about the pay-per-view, then I'll show up an hour later when y'all are done. It's free or it's nothing.
Sticks, your thoughts. Tony Skeets teased this huge announcement. Cole stealing his thunder, but what did you think of this shit?
Like my girlfriend said when she was watching this with me, why the hell do they give this guy a live microphone? Seriously, this guy should not. They say a lot of times seen but not heard. This guy shouldn't even be seen. Adam Cole saved this segment because you had fucking curly-haired fucking Down syndrome guy come fucking waddling out there, getting ready to say a couple words. Oh, we have the president of New Japan. Yeah, you don't think we couldn't fucking figure that shit out? You know, the guy didn't look like he was a debuting wrestler. Come on, Tony. But like Cesar said, there's no way. If it is true that it's going to be Will Ospreay and Heyman Page, there's no way. I mean, you could probably AEW's got enough talent that they could dole some matches out there to have some of those guys lose. But there's no way New Japan comes out on top on this if they do New Japan versus AEW talent. I mean, there's no way. The only good side to this is that New Japan is going to be on American television, on American pay-per-view. to be able to possibly further their expansion to make it onto American soil. But there's no way they come out on this on top. I mean, there's no way. Then, especially with Hangman. I mean, if they do have it, Hangman would be the only guy that AEW's roster would have catch a win. But there's no way they do that. There's no way. This is just to help New Japan with American viewers.
But Sticks, you're gonna pay $50 to see it, right?
Oh yeah, I'm dumb enough. I will. Yeah, I will.
Up next, it's the Butcher versus Wardlow. MJF and Sean Spears up in the owner's box. MJF insults Pittsburgh and Wardlow, tosses his popcorn on the crowd, says Wardlow will have no music when he comes out. Wardlow comes out, still cuffed. The match starts, a slugfest, and then Butcher bite. Butcher hanging in there. He botched a power bomb. Wardlow then shows him how it's done. Powerbomb symphony begins, Sticks. 4 power bombs later, and Wardlow wins. Wardlow is recuffed and escorted out. What did you think of this match, Sticks?
Entrance was really good. Them having Wardlow basically getting a higher version of Goldberg's entrance minus the music and the pyro. Wardlow taking some bumps, but then showing Butcher how to do a power bomb the right way. MJF and Sean Spears up there. MJF essentially just dumping his whole bucket of popcorn on the fans. This is why this guy was on the heel currency and why this guy is the future heel in professional wrestling. This guy, the work that he's doing in AEW, he could go 2-3 decades and still be one of the top heels in all professional wrestling. And at the end, Wardlow doing the quick little lunge at the security guy and him basically shitting his pants before he's got to handcuff Wardlow. That was good. So I don't know, good match for Wardlow. Keep building the upward ascension of him as a face in AEW.
By the way, big ups to Butcher. Cesar. I mean, they built this match for a whole week, even on last week's Rampage, Butcher murdering people. And then Wardlow comes in there and just makes quick work of him. What did you think of this match?
Actually, I don't like how Wardlow is right now. I like how Wardlow is. Yeah, we're going to cuff you to the ring. Motherfucker, for what? If he has a match, he's totally fine. He just wants to come and beat people up. There's nothing wrong with that.
Plus, they should have handcuffed his arms behind his back, not in front. He could still
Not
do
in front.
damage.
Yeah, what the fuck is that shit? Yeah, like, if you're going to cuff him right. Cuff him like he's a black guy doing 2 miles over the speed limit, and it's a white cop pulling him over, you know?
Fucking
Behind his back, put him on the ground with a knee in his neck, and have your pistol out on his head. Fucking do it right.
Well, if that was the case, he would have got tased. Then they would have had something as he's walking out to the ring. They would have had something stuck in his back so that way he's kind of propped up, like he was about ready to give birth.
Yeah, propped up. But yeah, I it's fine, I guess. But MJF was like miles away every time. It would be one thing to have him cuffed and do this shit if MJF was going to be ringside and commenting. But when he's like in the owner's box miles away, I don't care about it. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He wants to show up and wrestle. MJF, you're letting him show up and wrestle, but now he's got to be fucking all like handcuffed by 85 crackers and shit and whatnot. And whatever. But yeah, he beat the shit out of the Butcher as he's going to. So, whatever, until they figure out, to calm him down or to deal with this run and have him just wrestle people. You're going to beat the shit out of people, whoever is in the ring with him. Yeah, Powerbomb Symphony. Fuck your couch. Get the dub. But yeah, it was all right.
Eddie Kingston going to kill Danny Garcia. Jungle Boy versus Kyle O'Reilly. It's an Owen Hart tournament qualifying match. Jungle Boy attempting high-flying moves while Kyle works the submissions. Kyle in complete control. We get a triple butterfly suplexes. It's all Kyle throughout commercial, picture in picture. Not sure why, but right after Jungle Boy Tope suicided to Kyle, it went to commercial. Is this a Sling TV fuck up? Yep, Sling TV fucked up. Had to exit and relaunch. When I got back, Kyle and Jungle Boy still fighting, thank God. Ankle lock by Kyle as Tranny Manson gets in Jungle Boy's face. Snare trap by Jungle Boy to Kyle. Kyle hits a brainbuster and a top rope diving knee to Jungle Boy. And Kyle O'Reilly goes over on Jungle Boy. I was legit shocked. Christian then consoles Jungle Boy. Cesar, you want to talk about a fucking this was a good match. I'll give AEW that by two guys that can go. We got a pillar versus a fucking martial artist here. What did you think of this?
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to watch this match last night. A little drunk.
No.
I fell asleep like 3 times.
Oh.
That's just because I was drunk. I kept rewinding it, and I kept falling back asleep. So then, after the 3rd time when I fell asleep, I woke up. It was way later in the AEW show, so I rewound all the way back.
Hey, at least you don't got Sling TV.
I watched it again. I got DVR, man. I watched it again, and this was a good match. This ending was stupid as shit. I'm sorry. This ending was dumb as shit. Why should Kyle O'Reilly win this clean? Like, is my only question. Why? Why should he win this clean?
I'm grasping here, mind you.
Okay, go ahead.
Perhaps it's because Jungle Boy wasn't really prepared for somebody like Kyle O'Reilly because he's never faced them one-on-one. I'm grasping. I'm just grasping.
That's fine. I'm sorry. It's dumb as shit. Because Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, like, it was literally a 2-on-1 at the pay-per-view for tag teams. And they won. And those boys went hook or by crook to get the job done. Even when it was 3-on-3, like Hangman took the pin with those 3, and it was still like a low blow and then a finisher, hook or by crook. Like, yeah, Jungle Boy as a pillar and Kyle O'Reilly as just being a new guy in AEW versus whatever. All right, Kyle O'Reilly's great. You all know he's great. He didn't do anything heelish to win. He shouldn't have won clean. He could have won dirty. And I would have like Adam Cole beat Christian, but he beat him dirty. And Christian was mad about it. But Adam Cole won dirty. And, you know, Christian's like, oh, man. Christian's just a vet. He should have. I see why he's mad. I should have been prepared for that. And he's going to go dirty to get the win.
Kyle O'Reilly's been wrestling longer than Jungle Boy as well. It showed experience as well.
Sure. But, I mean, to be honest, though, it was literally a 2-on-1 tag team. There's 2 experienced tag teams who have been champions everywhere trying to beat the guys who are the tag team champions right now who are hot and on a streak. So that's a 4-on-2. So in theory, you could say that's a 2-on-1. So in theory, as a 1-on-1, Jungle Boy.
All right, you're getting me all Steiner math here, Cesar.
No, that's not even Steiner math, bitch. That's real math. That's real math.
The 3rd tag, the 3 tags,
that's
and then another tag divided by a single. No.
Yeah, because it's still a heel and a face and a top pillar face. So fuck what you heard. Kyle O'Reilly should have won dirty. He should have won dirty. I don't care what you're saying. He should have won dirty. Shouldn't have won clean. That's the only gripe I have with this match is the ending. The match was great. Kyle O'Reilly should have won dirty. And then, like, it still would have made true, like, because, you know, Adam Cole don't care. He said, well, a member of the Undisputed Elite will win this Owen Hart tournament. He done won dirty. He's still in. Jungle Boy's out. And then fine, Jungle Boy's out. Like, he had a match. It was great. And it was a great match. But to me, you're saying, like, Jungle Boy can't win against strong people because he didn't beat Kenny when he had a feud with Kenny. He didn't beat Cole when he had a feud with Cole. He can't beat Kyle O'Reilly, who's not even Cole, who's a B-star, but he's supposed to be one of the 4 pillars of AEW, so he can only beat regular AEW guys. You can't beat somebody good like Kyle O'Reilly. You can't beat somebody good like Adam Cole. You can't beat somebody good like Kenny. So who the fuck can he be? How did he get these 50 wins? Oh, that's right. He did that shit on Dark where he wrestled fucking trash.
Well, the good news is
he can't win the big one.
The good news is Jungle Boy is still young. Sticks, what did you think of this match?
I echo the sentiments that Cesar just said. Great match, but you should have had Bobby Fish come out, cause a distraction, or do something to win, because then you still could have had a little history between the Jurassic Express and Red Dragon going forward. But hey, I wouldn't expect anything less from AEW. They're gonna fuck this shit up. They're gonna fuck it. I mean, they fucked up good matches. I mean, we've seen that the last couple of weeks. So, and for a couple of seconds there when Christian came out, I actually kind of thought, I was like, is he gonna turn on Jungle Boy? Because it's kind of the way he was looking at him and kind of the body language. I was like, Christian gonna go heel here? But he didn't. And maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, who knows. But typical ATW, great match, but you fucked up the finish and you screwed one of your pillars.
I did see.
You know, Margaret, you should be used to this because see, when it's not an EVP and it's a face in AEW, especially face tag teams, like didn't your boys Ray Phoenix and El Penta lose the AAA championships to FTR when they were the TNA champions? The Young Bucks took no loss when they were the AEW champions. No losses.
I just know that Adam Cole and Britt Baker told Kyle, if you win this match, we'll fix your teeth. Now, moving on, MJF and Sean backstage interview. MJF is pissed, of course. Hands an envelope of cash to a winded Jake the Snake. Jeez, Jake gets winded walking 3 steps. Then Murder Hawk walks in and smacks the money out of Jake's hands as he was telling some weird ass grandma story. Everybody dies. Then he walks off. Send Hook. Smart Mark and Tony Nese taking notes in crowd as Hook murders some jobber, and then Faghausen does gay shit. Hook wins. Faghausen says he's gonna fight Hook. This some WWE dumb shit. Where is the 24/7 title? Frankie Kazarian interview interrupted by Scorpio Sky tells Frankie to wait to challenge for the TNT title because he wants to take out Sammy. Frankie says he has Scorpio's back. Sticks, what did you think about
Sticks is left? He's in the bathroom.
Fuck. Cesar, what did you fucking Jake the Snake, dude? Jake the Snake, he walked.
Yeah.
He walked 3 steps and was drenched and fucking sweat like he had been on an all-night bender drinking. I mean, that's what Murder Hawk learned getting winded from Jake the Snake, apparently.
Damn right. Yeah, Jake rolls up. Yeah. See, Wardlow. This is how we got it done back in the day. When a man pays for a service and we send in a killer, the killer comes in and does what he does. I don't care about no money.
Hey, hold on. Can we go to a commercial? Can we go to a commercial?
Yeah, see, my grandma told me hard work.
Tony,
Melly's gym got me. I was on the elliptical for 18 seconds today.
I just tied my shoes. Hold on. Oh, God.
My grandma, I don't care. I just want to fight Wardlow. I don't care. I just want to fight him. Damn, it's hot with these lights off. Go to commercial. Shit. Jake, you talk to him.
Pushing his life alert. He's got his life alert. Oh, yeah, God. Man. The ambulance here.
These two crackers, man, are so chaos. It's not even chaos, bro. It is some weird shit. Jake's all like raspy, telling stories about getting paid to do work, and Murder Hawk's just wheezing everywhere, saying he wants to fight. And yeah, he slapped the cameraman. All he knows is everybody dies, and he slaps the cameraman, and then he fucking walks out on some cracker shit. I mean, If this ain't Tony Skeets right now, I don't know what is.
Hook murdering some jobber. Oh, we don't have to comment on this one. We can move on.
No. Wait, I want to talk about it.
Moving on, we have.
I want to talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, I want to talk about Fag Housen, your favorite wrestler. Do the post, Sticks. Do the post.
I'm gonna turn the camera off on Sticks.
Yeah. Let's talk about your boy. Because he was on Rampage too, eating all those chips.
I know.
Eating all those chips. You see that, man, Grill?
So fucking stupid, man. This is dumb. So God.
I live for these parts of this show.
Shit.
I live for this.
Yeah, man, it was chips. Hook likes eating chips. We all know Hook likes eating chips.
He stole the hard R's Lays. The hard R's Lays.
No, hard R's like sour cream and onion. They like sour cream and onion.
Busted the hard R's Lays chips all over the floor.
It was their second best kind of Lay's chips. If this was the sour cream ones, them hard R's would have fucking took Dan.
They'd have been on AEW. It'd have been an invasion. They would have been on AEW beating up Dan Bagson, as you like to say. Why you hating Dan Housen, man?
Sticks, do you have anything to say about the Jake the Snake getting
Why you hating Dan Housen?
Jake the Snake getting super winded after taking 3 steps?
Oh, you mean story time of Jake and his little boy that suffered 20 strokes in a matter of 2 minutes on live TV? You mean that? No, I didn't know what to say about that.
I gotta
say, about Dan Housen.
These are one of the moments where I wanted to dive on my phone and start texting you guys about Jake being windy. I was laughing so hard, man.
No, man, Jake the Snake is always good on TV. Jake the Snake needs to stay on TV. God damn, this girl got ass. I gotta get off Instagram.
Sammy and Tay are in ring getting booed. Says he loves Tay and the fans that support him. Says everyone else can just be mad. I guess that's their new fucking saying. Scorpio, Ethan Page, and our hero, Dan Lambert, comes out. Ethan is fucking pissed. Listen to Dynamite Dan. Oh, I love that nickname. We got it, Alex. Dynamite Dan. That's got to be a shirt. You either give Scorpio his rematch or I'm going to send the men of the year to give Sammy the pounding that Tay dreams about. Love it. Sammy wants the mixed tag. Dan says, done. And then Sammy's music plays over him saying he'll see Scorpio in a ladder match next week. Fucking Tony Skeets, get your shit together. Black Magic, crack a shit, say stuff.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Cesar, your thoughts on Sammy and Tay in the ring and Dan Lambert, our hero, coming out and entertaining the masses?
These crackers have one match and now all of a sudden Sammy's a heel and Scorpio's a face. I can't believe Dan's a face. Dan does not like AEW. You all know this.
That's why he's a face.
He's a face to us. He can't be a face
of the people. He's a man of the people. Dan Lambert, I salute you, sir.
Yeah, he's a face to us. He's not a face to the AEW crowd. Tay just looking extra slutty. They give her a blowout every week. Shorter skirts to wear. I'm not mad at it. Definitely not mad at it. But yeah, they want a mixed tag, and then all of a sudden there's another fucking ladder match. But I will say this about the ruined TNT Championship. Because it's ruined. If Scorpio Sky wins this shit next week, I'm fucking done. I've already been done when Sammy won it last week at Battle of the Trash. But if Scorpio Sky wins this shit again, I'm really fucking done. I wasn't here last week. AEW has ruined a title in 2 years. The last 4 holders of the TNT Championship have all been transitioned. That's how you know a title is trash. That's how you know right now? Because the 24 Sammy Championship, which is supposed to be trash, is great because it's trash. But you took your secondary title and made it trash. It's been transitioned from Sammy to Cody to Sammy to Scorpio to Sammy. Oh, so correction. The last 5 champions of it have been transitioned. That's how you know.
Let's just say this. The fucking potato in the game, hot potato, has been passed around as much as that fucking TNT Championship.
Yeah, it's so trash. You've ruined the title. Like, I don't understand how you ruined it. And like now you want Sammy to have it as a heel. Fine, I guess it's still ruined. And if you give it to no, so that means Scorpio can't win it. But if he does win it, and then you have this match with Kazarian and Scorpio, or even if you have Sammy and Kazarian, fine. But like it's a ruined fucking title. In the last 5 months, it's been passed around between 3 guys. Stupid as shit. You've already ruined this great championship. Not great, but it was ruined from the start because Cody had a fucking mock belt that was shitty. And yeah, if win or lose, they still have to have a mixed tag match. How's that going to work? Who's he going to challenge? So if Scorpio wins, does Ethan Page and Paige Van Zandt have a mixed tag with Sammy and Tay Conti at the fucking Forbidden Door? Dumb shit, or double or nothing.
I was gonna say Spring Break.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Look, I had to catch myself because I was gonna say Spring Break too, but double or nothing, I think. And then it's Forbidden Door. Yeah, double or nothing is in like next month.
Yeah,
and then Forbidden Door is in June.
It's on my wife's birthday, actually, May 29th.
Shit. Well,
in Vegas too, man.
You ain't watching that trash.
Sticks, did I get your opinion on this?
I mean, Cesar was right. If Scorpio wins, then what the fuck are we doing? Especially if when you're gonna have that mixed tag match. I mean, and then you're gonna have, like he said, Scorpio versus Kazarian. I mean, there's so much history there. The fucking TBS championship has been around the waist of one woman. Meanwhile, the TNT championship has seen more action than a lady of the night in the streets sees in like one night. So what do we do?
Skeeted on.
Yeah, and it's been skeeted on.
Yeah, and it's been skeeted on. And that thing has seen more things than probably freaking Johnny Sins has seen on a set of one of his movies.
Jesus Christ.
The fact that you knew that name.
We don't know Johnny Sins. Come on, son.
You don't know Johnny Sins. And I mean,
come on, son.
What are we doing here? But I mean, this is fucking Tony Skeet, man, working. This is Tony Skeet at his finest.
Fucking Tony Skeets.
Fucking Tony Skeets.
Danielle, Carmella, they're in Pittsburgh, folks, because she's taking on the Doctor, Britt Baker, DMD.
Yo, was she the girl who used to tag with Aaliyah in NXT?
I'm not sure.
She used to be that bitch.
Pat Nadine from the Steelers escort her out. Britt's parents are in the front row. The Doctor in control to start, but during commercial picture-in-picture, Danielle takes over. Danielle uses a terrible towel to attack the Doctor. She's doing great at being a heat magnet, but the Doctor gets all fired up. Sling blade, super kick, drift away, and the stomp. Get the terrible glove because it's lockjaw time. The Doctor wins. She gets the mic. She makes fun of Ruby, Tony Storm, Jade Cargill, and Red Velvet. Says Jamie Hayter gonna make Tony quit this company too. And then we get a Serena and Hikaru video highlight package. It's gonna be a Philly street fight next week. Sticks, your thoughts on the Doctor whooping that ass on Dynamite? Yeah.
The Doctor, off of a nice little, I don't know if you want to say vacation, but a nice little some time off.
Sabbatical.
Back and shows everybody why she is still the face of the AEW or ATW women's division. You really think that this fucking woman is going to lose in Pittsburgh? Get out of here. They show her mom and dad. They had the Pittsburgh towels out there. Hell, she came out with 2 Pittsburgh Steelers. And she was nice. She allowed this lady to get a couple of offensive moves in and then shows everybody why this woman is the women's division. Good to have her on TV. Good match by her. Crowd got what they came for. We all got what we came for. We got the Doctor on TV. Doctor puts everybody on notice. She is going to win the tournament and will be women's champion sometime down the road.
God willing. Cesar, your thoughts on the doctor whooping that ass in Pittsburgh?
Funny story. This bitch was on NXT. She was with Aaliyah, and she made her debut helping Aaliyah defeat Tay Conti in NXT.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how far that bitch goes back. But yeah, come on. We knew the Doc was gonna come out and get this dub. Doc gonna be in the tournament. Like how she threw shade to Jade. I mean, possibly the Doc being the next TBS champion, possibly being the one in Jade's undefeated streak. Maybe she wins the tournament and then challenges Jade. I don't know how the tournament works. I don't know whether you just get a big ass trophy like the fucking
Andre.
WrestleMania Andre dumb shit, or maybe you get a title shot of your choosing. Maybe she fights Jade and wants to be the one in Jade's loss streak. Totally fine with me. Because it's the doctor. Yeah, she brings out some Steelers with her. She goes out there, beats that bitch, gets that dub, cuts that promo. And yeah, the doctor does what the doctor does. I wasn't mad at it.
And with all that adrenaline in her, she went and pegged Adam Cole twice.
Baby.
Up next is the main event coffin match. It's Andrade versus Darby Allin. Missed the beginning, but Darby getting jumped. Mark Quinn, Blade, and Andrade attack. Mark Quinn is there.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
Sting.
Goddamn right.
He is posing as sign holding fan, and he attacks Mark Quinn first. That was fucking funny. Just chaos ensues with all these guys. Sting no sells Mark Quinn's chair shot and then flies off the high rise onto all of AFO. Commercial picture-in-picture. Darby and Andrade fight back to the ring. Lincoln Darby is scrappy enough to hang in there. Andrade tossing him around with ease. Darby tossed in coffin, holding thumbtack lid open. I thought that was kind of cool. It was a thumbtack lid. Delayed suplex to Darby on the ramp. Brutal toss suplex to Darby on steel grating on the stage. Andrade trying to break the lid off of coffin. Attempts to suplex Darby into coffin. Darby reverses into Stundog. Andrade falls to coffin. Then Darby topes him into it. Jose for the save. Darby then suplexes Jose onto the thumbtack lid. Of course, after he took his shirt off, making it extra painful. Darby clobbers Andrade with the lid and closes it for the win. Sling TV immediately jumps back to the middle of the show, showing Wardlow winning again. So I don't know what happened after that, but Cesar, what did you think of the main event coffin match?
Hold on. I was watching Rampage, and there's a point where Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, and Tony Storm were all on TV. I had it on pause.
Yep. Saw it.
It's good. There's probably going to be some good TV. And Tony Schiavone. It's going to be good TV. It's going to be good TV. Yeah. Give it the Butch special. Yeah. Here we go. Andrade comes out in blackface.
Before you start, I yield my time to you.
All right. Andrade comes out with his blackface mask, as always, with his white suit. Coming down, sashaying his crack ass to the ring. And then all of a sudden, he beat up Darby. Of course, he's got some help. At first, I thought this was a private party, but I really wasn't paying attention. And I had been drinking, like I said that night.
No.
Yeah. This is after my sleep fest. So this is around 1:30 a.m. where I was watching this. But I was wide awake. Because I saw a tweet. And I was like, oh, man, I got to see if this cracker shit is true. So I watched the whole match. And then, all of a sudden, I see Mark Quinn's black ass out there. And I was like, oh, man, I ain't seen no snow. I ain't seen no cotton fall. And I ain't seen no racist ass, 600-year-old man from 1700s out walking Darby to the ring.
But then Cesar's $100 bill.
Even though JR liked to mention that Darby walked out in a full ass suit with a black rose in his lapel, like he's going to a funeral. Then I saw, Andrade couldn't get the lid open. I was like, why can't he get the lid open? Was that shit got a padlock? what is this fucking war games where the ref can't get to work the padlock or some fuck shit. And of course, Darby beating crackers with a skateboard, getting his dumbass jump. As soon as they throw that cracker outside, and I see a 6'3" cracker with a Sting mask, and I go, I know real Sting's under that shit. I know that. Because, see, AEW is a more older crowd. But they're all dumb because they like CM trash. They're like old 600-year-old niggas like Sting. And I was like, I know Sting's under that mask. The crowd knows Sting's under that mask. And then I drift away for 18 seconds and I go, oh, wow. They had 2 geriatric AARP ass hoes start this show. And then they're going to bookend it by this 600-year-old fucking vampire at the end of this show. So just old nigga to old nigga is at the fucking beginning and end of this show.
I wish I could name the episode that.
You can call it ON. That's all you need to call it. Call it ON. The crowd will know when they get the 2 hours and 21 minutes and 25 seconds what side this shit is going. And then you got this old cracker. He ain't even an old nigga. This old cracker beating black ass. He hit Mark Quinn first before he hit the blade. He hit that motherfucker 3 times with his racist having ass. Yeah, go beat these motherfuckers. You gonna beat Mark Quinn's black ass. Because, you know, a week can't go by with Sting not beating black ass. It's in his contract probably with fucking Tony Skeets. And he's got to beat 1 black ass a week. Matt Caster and that other fruit booty ass nigga with the boombox was off this week because they were probably on Dark getting beat up by somebody, even though they're the number 2 tag team. Scissors. Even though they're the number 2 tag team in AEW. Bad Butcher. And Sting's old, white, wrinkly ass, you know, probably drinking the blood of that bitch on HBO. True Blood. Whatever her. Yeah.
Look it.
I need your blood. Just crack out here, you know, trying to escape Buffy like fucking Elgato is trying to escape ISE. You know what I'm saying? Trying to escape ICE. Because, you know, Buffy around the corner fitting to stab Sting's crack ass, you know, and send him to the underworld with the devil. You know, this crack ass old hoe out here hitting chops and punches all around the goddamn ring and shit. After Moxley done spit COVID everywhere because he was drinking out of a fucking water bottle an hour and a half before with them other 2 hoes. And then he gonna take his old ass. No sell a chair shot. Like he the goddamn Batman on HBO Max. Like he got Kevlar under that tight ass shirt, hiding 17 centuries of fat rolls because his ass don't work out no more.
I'm not wearing hockey pads. These aren't hockey pads.
Yeah, fucking. I'm vengeance. And then this nigga gonna climb his old ARP having ass to overneath the some cracker trying to leave out that entryway to get popcorn, 2 chili dogs, and a flaming hot Diet Dew. And then fucking Sting old bitch ass gonna jump off that shit. And all 3 of them dumb hoes gotta catch him. And then we get into the rest of the match. Yeah, and then he throws him out the hallway. And then just leaves. Okay, fine, you can leave. That's cool. And then they have the rest of the match. Fight. Decent match. Good match. 2 good wrestlers. I'm cool with it. Yeah, they go up the ramp. Andrade has that walk. He walked that cracker like 80% up the ramp. I ain't mad at it. Drop this dumbass. Darby took most of the pain. Threw that cracker into a chair, and then Darby comes back with some fuck shit. With a code red, I think, out of nowhere. You throw that cracker on the grate. But then he wins the match with the most overused move in AEW history. A goddamn tope? A tope, nigga? A tope? So Darby won this match with a goddamn tope? So he hit a coffin drop and Andrade caught his dumb ass in German suplex this bitch ass outside. This nigga fucking hit a Stundog 100 air, then fucking ran across the ropes and jumped through the middle in a tope suicida to throw Andrade into the coffin. And then that dumb lawyer hoe gonna come running out, and then Darby gonna backdrop his dumb ass on the thumbtacks, and then close the fucking lid on Andrade. A tope suicida has won a match in the history of AEW. Just think about that. Just think about that. The number one used move. It ain't the super kick. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, the Bucks up the super kick when they are in the match, but they were in the match this week. But they also do tope suicidas. A tope suicida, which is probably in every other match in AEW. Because I'm sure Jungle Boy hit 3. I'm sure, I don't know, maybe Britt Baker hit 1. Probably not. But I don't know. Bitch could have. Not to call no bitch. Who else wrestled on the fucking card? I'm pretty sure Sammy would have hit 1 if he was in a match. Don't matter.
You ain't seeing Brie Bella win no matches with a fucking tope, what she does.
Sasha Banks looks like she breaks her back every time she does a tope suicida. She ain't winning no shit when she does. Yeah, a tope suicida. They figure out a match to put the coffin outside so that a tope suicida won the fucking the main event in a TV show match was won by a tope suicida. That's all. That's what you.
Sticks.
That's entertainment. That's entertainment. That's what you got. That's what you did. That's what you did.
One note that I left out, I should have put it in there because it was my favorite part of the whole match was after the, what did you call it, Cesar? The Stundog 100 air.
Yeah, because it ain't a millionaire. Fuck
after
that.
the Stundog 100 air, Andrade falls onto the coffin and he repositions it. He repositions it correctly.
Yeah.
And then he hits the tope.
He moved it twice. He moved it when they were outside and kind of angled it closer to the ring. And then after the Stundog, moved it super close. And then that's when Darby was running. And then stood back up to catch Darby and fall in the coffin.
Those are the small details that seasoned, grizzled, old veterans like us catch when we watch wrestling. Sticks, what did you think of the main event coffin match?
Well, it was Wednesday night. You know what that meant. You're going to want to tope suicida yourself by the end of the night. This match, we got everything we needed. Darby with a coffin match, Sting beating up black people, Sting no selling, Darby winning a coffin match. We like Cesar said, we bookend an old guy.
Old niggas.
Old man with basically looking into his future, seeing what he's going to be in about 3 or 4 or 5 more decades of his life. Great way to end ATW. Perfect way to end ATW.
It's like when we watch ATW, just like when we listen to the SRAP, when there's a checklist, they got to talk about dicks, they got to talk about food, they got to talk about cum. With ATW, there's a checklist. Is there a trios tag? Is there a regular tag? Is there a tope? Is Sting beating up black people? Fucking
and
Darby.
there are 8 super kicks.
And 14 cutters.
And then next week there's a 5-on-5, bitch. That's a 10-man tag. Yo, next week, I'm guaranteeing in that match 6 to 7, over under 6 or 7 topes. Right now, let's go.
Over.
Yeah, I'm taking
over 6, right? Over 6 or 7.
Each person is gonna do
over
one.
7. I would probably even bet over 8.
How about this? I'll make a bet right now. Over under 9 topes.
Whoa.
Over under 9 topes and 7 super kicks.
How many cutters? How many cutters?
I'm hammering the over.
3 cutters.
3 cutters.
All right, that's the whole bet. 9 topes, 7 super kicks, 3 cutters.
I'll be a wild man. I'll take the under on all 3.
Yeah, you lose it. You've already lost. They're writing it right now. You've already lost.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you for joining me again. It's the tripod. We're back in full form. Cesar, thank you for joining me. Sticks, thank you for joining me. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, as always, big ups to Stallion Pete.